Hello, my lovely Libras. It's Maggie here from the Irish Gypsy Channel, bringing you your March 2025 general reading. We're looking at the first half of March, roughly from the 1st to the 15th, for the air sign of Libra. I hope you're all well. As always, thanks so much for taking the time to watch these videos. It's a general reading, might resonate a little differently. If you know your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, it can be helpful to watch those as well for additional insight. If something resonates with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style, or both, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video to see that contact information there as well. I would love to get back to you with more information. I can usually do that within 24 hours. I offer lots of different reading choices, types, length, cost, style, spread. I like to think there's a little something in there for everyone. I also offer 6 and 12-month overviews, relationship compatibility readings, a whole variety of things. And I'm pretty diligent about the timely scheduling of personal readings. So if you're interested, email me. Okay, Libra, let's dive into you for the first half of March 2025. We have the Page of Swords, learning, gathering information, watching. The Nine of Coins, independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, enjoying the fruits of your labors. And the Eight of Coins, which represents the work that has gone into the Nine of Coins. This is kind of nose to the grindstone, building up a solid, stable foundation for yourself and perhaps for other people if you care for other people. Doing this in, a pretty determined, disciplined sort of way, perhaps sometimes burning the candle a bit at both ends in order to do that. The overall energy for the first half of March is the Fool. So a brand new chapter is beginning for you. A brand new cycle is on the table here. The Fool has the 0 on his card because it's the first major arcana card in the tarot, right? A whole brand new cycle is about to start. A whole brand new chapter is you're about to start writing in your book of life. We go through a whole variety of these, numerous cycles in our life. So this represents starting a whole brand new one, doing something different, perhaps something you've never done before, going down a different path, stepping out into the unknown, taking a risk, challenging yourself, getting out of the comfort zone. Some of you, it might involve traveling, moving, something new. Some of you may be working on something to build, maintain, or continue to build financial and material wealth and stability for yourself. It's kind of similar to your sister sign Geminis as well, although they had a strong partnership element in theirs. We'll see what comes out in yours. Let's take a look at that Fool. Let's take a deeper look at the Fool. Oh. Speak of the devil, right? Well, not the devil really, but here's the partnership. Your sister sign Gemini also had this. The Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is our traditional soulmate, kindred spirit, best friend, great collaboration. Doesn't have to be romantic. It can be family members. It can be a best friend. It can be a business partner too. What the Two of Cups represents, besides that karmic connection, is a partnership between two people, two entities, where you are willing and eager and open to sharing your feelings with each other, sharing mutual ideas, thoughts, ambitions, being in alignment with each other on a variety of different levels, right? Which makes for a really great partnership because you're both in the same boat, rowing in the same direction. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the same as that Nine of Coins. So we have a repeating card here, which is about independence, self-sufficiency, and self-empowerment. You've worked hard to get to the place where you're at. You don't really need to beg for help or resources from other people so much now. And the Page of Cups, which is being open to creativity, emotional awareness, for just a partnership, whether it's love romance based or business based, this is an excellent foundation because it represents not only shared values, shared vision, shared emotions with each other, but it also represents the openness and willingness to be mutually respectful of each other, mutually respectful of each other's space, of each other's work, of what each other's trying to do. It's a great foundation for a really good, healthy, grown-up relationship. Again, regardless of the nature of the relationship, because this is a general reading. Some of you it might be romantic, some of you it might be business, some of you it might be a combination of those two things. Some of you it might be that the business or material earth energy part of what you're entering into or hoping to build or trying to build or starting. It may be that you're not doing it with an established partner, but again, there's mutual trust and respect and openness about what each of you are trying to do. So a really great beginning basis. Some of you, it might be a romantic relationship that's coming in. It's brand new. Willing to take a risk with each other based on that, willing to take a risk with each other in a love romance relationship, willing to take a risk with each other in a business relationship or something you're hoping to build, right, for financial and material security in the long run, particularly perhaps within a home or family unit for some of you. Open mutual respect in that as well. Again, whether it's romantic, whether it's business, whether it's a combination of the two. Let's take a deeper look at that Page of Swords, who is our traditional student, the gatherer of information. The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, very similar to Gemini's as well. This represents, like that Two of Cups, mutual collaboration. Everybody coming to the table and agreeing, okay, what's the most important thing here? What's the primary goal here? And then kind of compromise, negotiation, haggling out how to achieve that, right? Everybody has different things to offer, different strengths, sometimes different opinions. So this is about coming to the table and agreeing on, okay, we're in alignment with this particular goal or set of goals, and we're in alignment on how to achieve that, the work that goes into it. It feels like something is kind of in its, we have the Nine of Pentacles twice, the Eight of Pentacles twice. It feels like something is kind of in its infancy, like it's just starting, or it's the breath before the starting where you're doing all the gathering the information, kind of feeling it out to see how possible this really is, taking the time perhaps to kind of step back and make, part of gaining or getting to the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins energy is being willing to accept making, perhaps short-term, temporary sacrifices in building towards something in order to reach that long-term goal, or in order to reach that long-term security and stability. It can be about working, saving, perhaps sacrificing some social time or something because you have a goal, and it's about perhaps making, I was picking up hangman energies here, making some short-term sacrifices in order to have longer-term goals here. Let's take a look at that Nine of Coins or Pentacles, the Nine of Earth. King of Swords, which is you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some of you might also be another air sign that's important. Strength and Temperance. It may be that some of your fears are about balance. Can I maintain the balance between work life, home life, business, love life, business, home life, personal life? Am I going to be able to balance out having enough time for myself, having enough, perhaps if you're involved in a relationship, having enough for that as well? It might be that you're entering into something and you have a partner and you're worried about whether or not you're going to be able to balance that and whether your partner is going to be supportive enough of that or not. It's about facing your fears, your doubts, and your insecurities, about your ability to maintain balance and learn along the way to adapt, adjust, and shift without losing your balance, right? 8 of Coins. Ten of Coins. You're working towards long-term stability and security. Some of you with also, centered around a home, a family, community, family unit of some kind. It's what you're building. 9 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. These two cards showed up exactly in the same position for Gemini, which I did, I think, two signs ago. This fear and worry, an overblown fear and worry. I mean, it's good to be realistic about the challenges you're going to face so you know how to tackle them when they come along. But the 9 of Swords is a card of like dwelling on it too much, worst possible negative outcomes, sleepless nights. It's too much, right? It's overthinking it, about the balance of giving and receiving, whether you're going to be able to maintain this balance, whether a partner is going to be able to maintain this balance. And again, because this is a general reading, it might be all about a romantic relationship, right? It might be about an already established romantic relationship and how to balance that with whatever it is you're trying to build, the two of you. Or is there going to be balance? Am I going to be able to do this? And if red flags start to creep up or I start to lose that balance, will I be able to kind of address it directly, quickly, and maintain that balance? I think the fear here is, one, do I have what it takes? Do we have what it takes, romantically, business-wise? Or for some of you, it might be a combination of the two of those. Is there going to be more or less an equal give and take and support here in this partnership and in what you're wanting to build? So, advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. The Knight of Swords and the Sun. Spirit's like, stop wasting time and go do the thing, right? It's going to be all right. Have a plan. Make sure that plan is a good, reasonable plan, but then don't waste any time. Get out there. Be action-oriented. Be decisive. Move towards it. The Sun says that whatever challenges you have, it's all going to be all right, because this is light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, clarity, and actually a release of pressures. And I think as you begin to move into whatever this is, you're gonna realize that, this isn't as difficult as I thought it would be, or that particular aspect of it isn't what I thought it would be. Ace of Wands and Judgment. Make the decision to start down on this new path. It's exciting, it's creative, it's passionate, and it's going to potentially change your life. I mean, free will, free agency. You can say no, you can back off from whatever this is, this partnership. But Spirit says, don't waste any time. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Libra, those are your messages for the first half of March 2025. And for those of you for whom they made sense and resonated, I hope it was helpful. If it did resonate and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or you like the reading style, or both, again, if you're interested in a reading with me, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that also by clicking on the description of this video. I would just love to hear from you, and I'd be delighted to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of generals. Until then, be well, be blessed, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.